Hey guys, Juju22 here, and welcome to SmackDown. And this show is brought to you in part by MuchGames.ca and the Foreign Exchangers. With that out of the way, the first matchup is going to be Daniel Bryan against Kane. Now, the thing about this particular matchup is that, well, unless you've been watching your WWE, you would know that these two have no love lost for each other. In fact, if I remember correctly, a couple of months ago they split, and then, well, that is as a tag team, I should say, excuse me. However, since that time, they have grown. Well, actually, it was actually Kane who has grown to be resentful of Daniel Bryan, especially the success that Bryan has had when Kane was, I guess you can say, he was put on the shelf for some time. And during that time, Daniel Bryan has become one of the most popular wrestlers in the WWE, hands down. And of course, Kane, working with Triple H, wants to stop Bryan from ever becoming the WWE champion. So for Bryan, this is nothing new to him. He will have to fight his best friend, or his former best friend and former tag team partner, Kane. The question is, will Daniel Bryan overcome the Monster, or will the Monster get his hands on Daniel Bryan and squash his dreams just like that? For that, we will start right now. And wow, already we have started the matchup, especially with the referee already on the floor. I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, match underway as Kane is going right after Daniel Bryan. And of course, Kane is the bigger man. So Daniel Bryan is going to have to chop the Monster down to size, or do that, and try to soften up the arms of Kane. If he can do that, he might have a chance to beat Kane. Because I'm not too worried about Kane, because Kane can take care of himself. But if he has any chance, does Daniel Bryan, of standing up to Kane, he's got to chop him down. There's no other way you can beat Kane otherwise. And another arm breaker on the Kane. A kick and a punch right to the left arm of Kane. All but Kane comes back. Oh, and a clubbing blow right to the back. And another one. And a whip into the corner. And a nice arm or hammerlock onto Daniel Bryan. But yeah, Daniel Bryan, you know, especially over the summer of 2013, even today, all the way to today, he has become the most popular wrestler in WWE, if not the whole world, since that time. And of course, it's no secret that Kane is resentful of it, and is working with Triple H to do his bidding. By his, I mean Triple H's, but still. But, you know, the thing about Daniel Bryan that makes me very happy is that he never quits. Is that despite all the odds stacked against him, he still fights with everything that he has. Oh, and a knee right to the arm of Kane. And then a back elbow onto Daniel Bryan. A dragon screw onto Kane. Oh, hammerlock again onto Daniel Bryan. a back suplex on Daniel Bryan. And Kane was going to go for a big punch, but was countered at the last moment by Daniel Bryan. A spinning neckbreaker onto Kane. We just focused the camera here. And another one. Okay, that was kind of weird how that happened there. On a scoop slam right to Daniel Bryan. Then a leg drop onto Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Bryan, just when you think you have him beat, he finds a way to come back, and another knee to the arm of Kane. Oh, and then a kick right to the back of Kane. And then a counter by Kane. And then another hammerlock onto Daniel Bryan, but a nice counter by Daniel Bryan with that, what is it, an arm drag onto Kane. And Kane just sizing him up. And another back suplex onto Daniel Bryan. And a nice counter by Kane. Oh, and a tilt-a-whirl slam onto Daniel Bryan. Oh, but Daniel Bryan counters with a takedown onto Kane. And wait a minute. Kane has a butterfly stretch on a Daniel Bryan. And is Daniel Bryan going to be able to get out of this? Doesn't look like it, but can he? I don't know. No, he is not able to get out. So Kane has proven himself the monster in this matchup. So even though Kane won, even though Kane won, I don't think Kane will have heard the last of Daniel Bryan. That's for sure. But the thing about Kane is that he don't care. I mean, he'll do what he has to do to win, and that's exactly what he did. However, he summons the flames of hell, as Kane has done for years. As he is very proud of himself, and indeed he should be. But folks, stay tuned for our next matchup. It's going to be epic, or at least I think it will be. Stay tuned, it's coming up right after this.